What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of Fantasm. I actually forgot what episode we're on. It's been a while. But, I'm the Ramen King.
I'm Animated Gamer.
Sorry, that's my old username. Emerald Element here.
And I'm Wonder Subset.
This is Fantasm. So, how's everyone been these months since we last did this?
Busy.
Yeah, busy doesn't even begin to describe my life right now.
I feel you, like all of us, I think, all of us, we're seniors, so this is our last year of high school, so we're pretty much busy. I'm doing a lot of...
Here's the thing. You go into senior year, and you're like, oh, senior year's easy. It's got all the easiest stuff. You hardly have any homework. I'm going to have so much free time. I'm going to have so much fun. No, that is the busiest year, regardless of that.
College applications.
No.
Oh, college applications are hell.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that.
Just applied to one not too long ago yesterday.
Nice,
cool.
Nice.
You know, like, make sure, like, you have everything, like if you're going, like, for me, I'm going to college film, I have to make sure I have, like, all these movies that I made in order, portfolio, all this stuff. So, yeah, I've been pretty much busy with that. Yeah. But, a lot has happened since these months. So, I think we'll have a lot to talk about. Especially
Absolutely, yeah.
trailers, movies, games.
Animes.
Especially new games that's coming out within this month.
Cough, Fallout 4.
Battlefront.
Square Enix and their stinginess.
Oh yeah, Square Enix not coughing up any.
Yeah, let's talk about holiday games. More specifically, Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, you thought I meant holiday 2015? No, I meant holiday 2016.
Or 2017.
More like holiday 2011. I mean, 2020. Yeah, that's it. More like holiday 2020.
Holiday that's 20 never.
Holiday 20XX. They're really
I feel like I'm gonna have to do what Eric Cartman did and freeze myself in time. Just so I can wait till Kingdom Hearts come out.
You know, I'm pretty sure by the time Kingdom Hearts comes out, the PlayStation 5 or Xbox 2 or whatever they're gonna call the next Xbox is probably gonna be already released by that time.
Yes.
And then they have to remake the whole game over again. That'd be great.
And the same thing with the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh.
I can't wait for that, by the way.
The sad thing is Square Enix gives Final Fantasy way better treatment than they do Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, dude, because, like, believe it or not, I feel like Final Fantasy is their biggest game that Square Enix publishes. That's their biggest game. Like, second is gonna be Kingdom Hearts, and then whatever else they publish, but Final Fantasy is their biggest one.
Absolutely.
Did you guys hear what happened though with the trailer?
What trailer?
What?
So you guys, okay? So what? D23 happened this week, at least in Japan.
Yep.
And so, Kingdom Hearts 3 had this premium event where they had all the Kingdom Hearts voice actors, even the music composer, and they showed a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer and Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts Key, that stuff. And the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer has still never released to the public till this day. And rumor had it, and this was just a rumor, that it was going to be. It was supposed to come out this Tuesday, but turns out that was all a lie and that was all just a rumor. And Square Enix, like after that, said that the trailer is to be decided. And then today, a developer of Square Enix just up and said that you should never really trust rumors, and that you really shouldn't expect us to announce stuff like that, since we already kind of said something about it, even though they really didn't. So a lot of drama with this. A lot of drama with this when they should just simply release the trailer. God damn it!
No,
Build hype.
Fuel the fire.
Yeah. Square Enix knows how to build hype and kill it instantly.
Exactly.
I was there, man. I was there. Every single Kingdom Hearts fan, their hearts were broken. They just turned into, I guess you could say, heartless. You could say that.
Oh.
But I had.
Shane knows it.
You know, my
Shane knows this.
I'll give you credit for that, Maisha. That was great.
It just came to mind.
I think you're rubbing off on him, Shane.
What? It was great. I like puns, and I'm encouraging him for it.
Alright,
Oh, one thing I should also say about Kingdom Hearts 3 is that I'm glad that they announced a few other worlds. Like they announced like not Frozen. They announced Tangled, and another world that they announced, which was like about a couple months ago, I think, was a Big Hero 6 world.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still waiting my Monsters Inc.
I'm still waiting for a Star Wars world.
Dude,
I need.
You know what they need? Treasure Planet.
Oh,
Yo, that
yes.
needs to happen.
You know what?
Like if they have Treasure
I'm
Planet,
just waiting.
I'm gonna piss myself.
That needs
I'm
to
just
happen.
waiting for that. I'm just waiting for that gameplay, man. All right, I'm gonna be honest, because like from a huge Kingdom Hearts fan's perspective, like Kingdom Hearts 2 is like my favorite Kingdom Hearts game in the series because like the gameplay is so it's so flowing and fast paced and stuff. And a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games nowadays are painfully slow with the gameplay. It's so sluggish and everything. Sad, like, and like from seeing like the trailer at E3, like after being too hyped to even paying attention, after watching it like 100+ times, it felt a little slow. Like even though I know it's still like it's not finished, but I'm kind of scared a little bit. But I heard from the summary that the gameplay is going to be super fast paced and stuff, and that a lot of returning characters from the handheld Kingdom Hearts games are going to be in this too.
Yeah, I know a lot of Kingdom Hearts games recently have been using like the that Birth by Sleep playstyle with the command the command wheel or whatever, and that's fine, I guess. Like it's not too big a deal, but I much prefer the command menu from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes.
I don't really, honestly, I do not like. I really like the command deck I like it for Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, but it's like the fact that it feels so limited. It just felt so limited on what like the abilities that Sora could do, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2. You were super OP in Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, it's not like, because another thing is like the handheld games are very unbalanced because there is always this one command that was so OP, and all the other cool commands are like weak compared to that one. Pretty unbalanced.
Yeah, that is true. I actually did notice that before. There was something I wanted to say before, like, I wonder if, like, you know how in, like, the first two Final Fantasy games they introduced, like, characters from Final Fantasy VII, like Cloud, Tifa, Yuffie, and a few others?
Yep.
I wonder if they're gonna bring in, like, Final Fantasy VI characters, like, say, Kefka Palazzo.
But it's Final Fantasy VII. Why would? Or sorry, you mean for Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, for Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Kefka Palazzo.
I actually wonder if they're gonna bring up some Final Fantasy 13 characters. I think they're probably gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I know Final Fantasy VI isn't exactly the most popular Final Fantasy game, at least from what I've heard.
It has the best villain.
Kefka's, yeah.
He's one of the best villains in video gaming history.
Yeah,
If
actually,
they had an Epic Mickey world, like, just go, like, I'm sorry, but Najamel mentioned something about Epic Mickey. If they had an Epic Mickey world with Oswald and Classic Mickey and the paintbrushes, I would die, because that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Because that's actually a very good possibility, because in Kingdom Hearts 2, there was I cannot remember what it was called, but that was like my favorite Disney World in Kingdom Hearts 3, where you could where they were actually in the they actually looked like they were in classic Disney cartoon. I can't remember.
Timeless River.
Timeless River, yeah. Where that was like my favorite world just because of the atmosphere of it. They look like where they were in their old cartoon, and I love cartoon Sora. It's like my favorite design. So possibility right there.
I hope
Make it happen.
I hope we don't revisit the Hercules world. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Hercules world was pretty fun at first, but I'm kind of getting sick of the Hercules world.
Well, there's no way that they're going to take that out. It's like a staple at
It was
this.
already in the trailer.
Yeah,
It's all right. Then there's that.
I didn't see that. I didn't notice it.
It's in the Kingdom Hearts 3 D23 trailer. It's actually a lot more expanded. Like that whole time, 90% of what you saw was Sora actually in Mount Olympus.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that when he was like going up that cliff, running up that cliff?
Yeah, like he would just jump down a huge cliff. That was that really emphasized how big the world's gonna be. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I
mean, I'm not saying it's a bad world. I'm just kind of sick of it. Like that.
I completely understand. I completely understand because it's in almost every single Kingdom Hearts game.
They reused a lot of the worlds. That's why they should go to Pixar.
I think the biggest thing is that they really don't change a lot between games, especially when it comes to Mount Olympus. Because in the first game it was just a Coliseum. The second game added the underworld, but you were still spending most of your time in the Coliseum anyway. That's actually not correct. Never mind. But point is, the main thing about Olympus was the Coliseum, and that wears thin quick.
Very, very true. Is this it's been? I think they can expand it more because I can tell every AAA Kingdom Hearts game, like just the number titles. Olympia's Coliseum is actually it slowly expands itself.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. And remember when what was it? I forgot. You think Hades might make a return in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
without a doubt.
Because I know he fell into the river Styx in the second game after you beat him, but
if you're gonna go, basically how it's gonna be is Kingdom Hearts. If you go to a specific world, you're gonna have the hero, and you will have the villain.
I know that's how it works.
That's basically it. I mean, like in Kingdom Hearts 2, they basically in Aladdin's world, they basically had half of the Return of the Jafar movie. Like he just came back a second time.
I hope they bring in I know I said before, but I hope they bring in the Star Wars world and make the bosses for the Star Wars world stuff like Darth Vader, the Emperor, and Kylo Ren.
I can see that too, because a lot of people don't really want Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts, but the funny thing is they have villains in Kingdom Hearts where they have dual-wielded lightsabers.
That's true.
And young Xehanort, I mean, and they're black-hooded. They're almost practically Sith Lords. The nobodies, in the world that never was. It's practically the Death Star. The nobodies are practically clone troopers, if you just think about it that way.
That'd be awesome to see Darkness clone troopers, heartless clone troopers. Sorry.
Okay, since we're on the topic with Kingdom Hearts and D23, I actually want to talk about some of their big movie releases that Disney had announced at D23 in August. Freaking the Jungle Book. It's sort of live actions and CGI at the same time. Didn't you guys check out the trailer?
I didn't.
You first.
Well, I know you told me about it, Rama King, but I did not really watch it.
You still gotta see this. So it gave me the chills because I love Jungle Book. It's one of my all-time favorite Disney cartoons.
I've seen a thumbnail for it on YouTube, but I haven't seen the trailer for it.
Oh, it's intense.
As far as anything movie related goes, I don't really know much. So yeah.
Yeah,
This is news to me.
They also announced Cars 3, Toy Story 4, which I don't know why they're doing a Toy Story 4.
Yeah, I mean, what more
Toy Story
can they
3
do?
it ended so perfectly.
Yeah,
I really
like they had like a little shorts, a little Toy Story or Terror or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I honestly don't think there's a need for another movie.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure they did this just for cash-in reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know if they like make the movie centered around maybe a different bunch of toys, maybe based around Jessie instead of, or I think that was the cowgirl's name.
Yeah.
Base it around on Jessie's story, before Toy Story 2. Then I could see it being really good. But if they're sticking with Buzz Lightyear and Woody, good lord, where are they going from there? You know?
Yeah, I mean, and Cars 3, I didn't really care much for Cars 1. I hated Cars 2. I'm pretty sure Cars 3 is not going to be any good.
Hey, I am all down for Cars 3 because
it's all about that Incredibles 2.
Yeah, Incredibles.
Well, hang on, we'll get back to that in just a second because that's awesome too. But I want to say, Cars 2, it wasn't really all that great. It was actually more focused on Mater than it was Lightning McQueen. Did you guys realize that?
Yeah.
But the first movie, the first Cars movie was amazing. It was one of my favorite movies.
I haven't seen.
So
Cars
I'm looking forward to Cars 3.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Cars 2 yet. Like, I saw glimpses of it, but not really much.
You're not missing anything special. I mean, I did like how the games were pretty fun, but I did like how Mater was the main character. But of course, it didn't have that special charm like the first one had. In my opinion, like the first one had really good character development out of a lot of the characters. Really had it had a special charm to it. I mean, the second one was like, it was more of a like, I guess you could say of a Mater, those Mater Tall Tale shorts that they had. It was more of that, but like for 1 hour.
Yeah.
But it's all about that Incredibles 2.
Yo, I can't wait. It's about freaking time that they did this.
10 years we've waited for a sequel. Now we finally get it.
The only thing we had was the game.
I will cut in line just to get my ticket first.
Oh, yeah, cool.
We got to see that movie. That's gonna be great.
Oh, punch your kid in the face.
The only thing we had. The only thing we had that was close to a sequel was Rise of the Underminer for PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That game was okay.
So wait. Was the end of the first movie supposed to be a tie-in to that game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
It should have been a tie-in to a sequel movie.
It's basically how those Nightmare Before Christmas video games like Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Yeah. That's basically a sequel to a movie, but they made that into a video game.
That game is awesome, though. It's like God of War.
So it was an amazing game, despite the fact that it was a movie license games, and it's one of those rare movie license games that's actually good.
Hack and slash and stuff. They really did.
And
some can be good, some can be bad. It's a mixed bag, really.
Superman Returns.
I never saw that movie actually.
I heard.
I heard it was bad. But I still want to see it.
Well, I heard mixed feelings about the video game.
About the Incredibles 2, that's another thing that they should do for Kingdom Hearts 3, while we're still on the topic of that. They should do an Incredibles world.
Well, they need Disney Pixar worlds, period.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone wants a Pixar world.
Inside Out.
I mean, there was There was an image that leaked from Japan's D3 event, and it showed like Sora, Donald, and Goofy on like this Buzz Lightyear, like I can't remember. It was like one of those shoot 'em up arcade kind of things, and it was Buzz Lightyear themed, and like you could tell just by looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, that's Buzz Lightyear. So I mean, it could just be one of those cosmic ride things that are really weird, and I don't know why they're putting so much emphasis on that. But anyway, so it could just be one of those. It could be a tie into a possible Toy Story world, which I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've always wanted a Toy Story world.
Like it would just fit. It would just fit so well.
They do have because there was going to be a Toy Story world in Kingdom Hearts 2, but due to hardware limitations, or I think there were going to be summons or something. But they do have those two-shot blasters, though. Similar, very reminiscent to Toy Story. That's going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. So
nice. All right, why don't we take it back a year? That's holiday 2016. Are there any games coming out this year you guys are looking forward to?
Dude, I got you. First things first. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Second, I don't know if this counts, but holiday season. Assassin's Creed Syndicate already came out though. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on Black Ops 3. Not gonna lie.
You know,
also Fallout 4.
Yo, Fallout 4. That's oh my god.
And Just Cause 3.
I really want to get Fallout 4 as well, and Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, I think.
Story.
Honest to God, I think Fallout 4 is going to be the biggest game of the generation, or of the year, not of the generation, but of the year. I think it'll be the biggest game because, I mean, obviously you know Bethesda, it's go big or go home, and they usually deliver on the content. I mean, we know this. Skyrim was a massive hit. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Oblivion, basically any game that they've made is a massive hit, and I'm sure Fallout 4 will not disappoint.
Man, I had funny story. So, it was like school. When I was at school, I was talking to my sociology teacher because it was the day before the Kingdom Hearts player was gonna come out. So, I thought, why not wear my Kingdom Hearts 2 shirt? I wore it. My sociology teacher, he asked me what was that. He asked me what was my shirt all about. I told him about Kingdom Hearts, and then he up and told me, like, hey, have you heard about that one game called Annihilation? Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I never heard of it. I never heard of that game. Is that for PlayStation, Xbox? He's like, yeah, I think he said I think it had something to do about Fallout. And I'm like, what? You talking about Fallout 4? He's like, yeah, Fallout 4. I'm wondering, should I get it? I'm like, you need to get Fallout 4. That is the most important thing in your life that you have to get.
Yeah.
They made it so serious now that there are so many pictures on the internet. Like, do you guys remember those pictures where it's like they compared like buying video games to like buying a burger? You know, like for example, like, you know, the burger is like the full burger is like the full game, but nowadays the buns are like the full game. The fixins and the meat patties, they're like DLC. The ketchup is GameStop exclusive. The mustard is Best Buy exclusive.
Yeah.
But on the bottom of it, they show like this huge, gigantic super monster burger, something that Chuck Norris would eat. And it said Fallout 4 without DLC.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that post.
And there's another one where like, you know the episode of SpongeBob where they try to figure out why the giant clam was crying so much, and like Patrick Star was like investigating, and he had like this SpongeBob-shaped popsicle, and he's like, I can almost taste it, and he licks the popsicle, but they put like an image of the Fallout 4 case cover over it, and since, you know, it's getting close to Fallout 4 being released, Patrick's like, I can almost taste it, and it looks like he's licking the case cover of Fallout 4.
Oh, where they Photoshop the case in. Nice. What do you guys think about MGS 5?
I have not got to play it nor watch it. I hear it's really good though.
What 5?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh yeah. I haven't played that game yet, but the thing is, I'm still kind of trying to figure out if I should or should not, because the only Metal Gear Solid game that I've played and beaten in my life is the first Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1. I have not played the other games, nor have I played the
Metal Gear game I played, period, was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah.
Oh, that game's awesome.
Speaking of that, yeah, I just got the game today too.
Wasn't there something about them making a Kill la Kill game based off those mechanics?
Platinum, Platinum is probably gonna make. Yeah, Platinum is like the best company for character action games ever. So, and then me and Ramen King actually had this conversation a long time ago. Ramen King has no idea how many games that Platinum has made.
Nope.
They really need to do that. They really need to make a Kill la Kill game. That'd be awesome.
What we just talking about? Have you guys seen One Punch Man yet?
Yeah,
or heard about?
I've seen that.
Yeah, we just talked like they should make a One Punch Man game. That would be the best thing.
They should do a One Punch Man game. Like, I know what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure if they do, it's probably gonna be like with a Dynasty Warriors style mechanic.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really like Dynasty Warrior games that much. I have exceptions, but I'm really not too into those. Just too repetitive for my taste.
Yeah, and they use in most of the TV licensed games that you see, like they reuse that same Dynasty Warriors engine. Like they use that for the One Piece games, like Pirate Warriors. They did that with Bleach Soul Resurrection, which I don't think it was made with the same one, but it's something very similar to it. And they did one with Hyrule Warriors, and now I think it's the same Dynasty Warriors people. They're actually coming out with an Attack on Titan game.
Yeah, I heard something about Attack on Titan getting a new game or something like that. There's been some news about it.
I saw some gameplay on it. It looks pretty
Yeah,
good so
actually, it looks way better than the 3DS version, actually.
Yeah. Chains of Humanity.
Yeah, that one. It looks okay, but I don't know.
One of those games where after you play for 10 minutes, like the first 10 minutes you play like, oh, this game is really fun, but you get into it for like an hour and you realize you're doing the same thing over and over again, like, okay, this is not so unique anymore.
Well, it could depend on what kind of game it is. I mean, if you're gonna be repetitive, it's gotta work.
I mean, I guess the game would be fun if, like, I'm pretty sure they will add this in, no doubt about it. I'd be surprised if they didn't add this in, but, excuse me, like, online co-op, where, you know, like, you and your friends could, like, you know, go around killing Titans, or, you know, maybe you could, play as the Titans, or, like, maybe you could create your own characters.
Oh, like the tribute game.
Yeah, kind of like the tribute game in a way, but in its own unique style.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about.
So we've talked about big name games, or well, rather a big name game in Fallout 4. We've got Attack on Titan, Kingdom Hearts in the not so near future. I think, yeah, Shane. Before you mentioned Star Wars Battlefront. What are you guys' thoughts on that game? Because I saw the trailer at E3. That game looks. I mean, and this is coming from someone who has only seen Episode 3 of Star Wars, which is like the last movie that they made before the 7th one releases this year. So this coming from the perspective of someone who hasn't even watched Star Wars, the game looks incredibly fun, and I might even pick it up. I didn't get the chance to play the beta, but it looks incredibly fun. What do you guys think?
I played the beta.
Me too.
I've heard. You guys go ahead. You guys.
Okay. When I played the beta as well, and I thought it was pretty fun. But the thing is, like, I mean, I understand it's just a beta, but after playing the game for a while and unlocking all the stuff that I wanted to get, there wasn't really much fun in playing the game anymore. I mean, I'm glad that they brought back the option where you can not only play the game in first person, but in third person as well. And a few other changes that they made, which makes this Battlefront such a different game from the other Battlefront games from before. but some things I'd have to say are kind of disappointing about, like, no space battles, no campaign mode, and no Clone Wars era. Those are the three things that disappoint me. What do you think, Ramen King?
Yeah, that's really honestly disappointing. Like, I can do, like, although I'm a huge guy for story, I am, but, you know, pretty much Star Wars story is pretty much common knowledge, though. I mean, if they didn't have the campaign, that doesn't really make me not want to get it, but the whole space battle thing, I wish I was up there. And along with Clone Wars, although a lot of people didn't like the prequels, I love the prequels. So, I wish they could have added on the Clone Wars.
Who doesn't want to play as General Grievous? You know, like, this would be the perfect opportunity to make General Grievous look like one of the most badass Star Wars characters in history of Star Wars gaming.
I don't know because Windu.
I was about to say that too.
Or Darth Maul.
Windu, Yoda, if it's at all possible, R2-D2, because that would be hysterical. I mean, let's be real here.
As a gag character. No!
Jar Jar, yes.
No.
That would be hilarious.
The only thing he'd do is, like, he would just smack, like, the clothes around like crazy, and they would make him overpowered. He's a useless
like as a joke character, yeah. Oh jeez, that would be amazing. DLC ideas, EA DLC, or rather just include it in the game and not do DLC. That would be nice.
Put the Clone Wars in as a DLC at least.
Speaking of look, EA, like, I'm gonna talk to you real quick.
Wait. Anime Gamer wanted to say something first.
Oh, well, I have not really played the beta at all, because I don't have a next-gen console yet. But what I hear a lot, that it's a lot, it's the gameplay and engine, it's kind of a lot different than what the previous ones used to be. Because this is coming from a person that has put a lot of hours into Battlefront Renegade Squadron for the PSP, and got so much time out of it, especially the space battles, which does, it disappoints me too while they don't have that yet. Most likely, unfortunately, they're going to have that as paid DLC.
What if they had Starkiller?
What if they had Starkiller, man? Like, I'm pretty sure, because, again, this is the beta, so they'll probably add a lot of that stuff that you guys were talking about, maybe in the full game, but I don't really trust them. It's EA, so you shouldn't really expect that much from them.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know, good lord, we are going to be known as, like, the podcast that knocks EA more than anything. Like, but I mean, it's true. You can't really deny the truth. EA has a terrible history with giving us a game with such small content and then giving us the rest to pay DLC. You come to expect that from them. Yeah. I seriously hope that isn't the case this time around, but I won't be surprised if it is.
They were pulling that shit with Mass Effect, bro.
You guys should look at the pre-order bonuses for Battlefront 3. It is laughable. It is amazing. Like, okay, if you get, like, this limited edition, they have 2 editions, by the way. If you get this limited edition, you get extra emotes, by the way. Extra emotes.
That's stupid. I've seen that. That's really stupid.
Chase, you saw it. It was so dumb.
Yeah, I saw Angry Joe make a rant about it too.
Yeah.
He was so upset.
I saw that video too. That was so disappointing. Watch, Ramen King, watch, they're gonna do it Mass Effect, I'm telling you.
Dude, they do it Mass Effect is over without killing.
So emotes, what? Can you give me some clarification here?
They're basically taunts for your characters in Battlefront. Like, you just press the D-pad and they, like, point to, like, saying stuff like, over there, go over there, or stuff like that.
That is so dumb.
Exactly.
I can actually look
they don't realize what they have here in that case then, because if you're gonna take Star Wars Battlefront, which is arguably the most anticipated game of the year, arguably, between Black Ops 3, Fallout 4, and of course Star Wars, you take that And the pre-order bonus is just freaking taunts? What? That should... Oh my god, EA, I'm gonna kill you.
That's nothing compared to the GameStop pre-order. Like, if you pre-order the game from GameStop, you get, like, this double-sided poster of the Magma Trooper. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I don't want a poster. I want, like, a cool weapon or maybe a pre-order exclusive skin that, you know, I can get my hands on first before anyone else does. You know, stuff like that.
Hey, I'll take a poster. I got 2 posters hanging up from my Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire pre-orders right now.
Yeah, I've seen those on Facebook. Nice. I mean, heck, anyway. I got like a poster right here in front of me, a Star Wars poster of like Darth Vader with all of the bounty hunters behind him, and basically Darth Vader trying to be Uncle Sam, saying like, "I want you to join the Empire." Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
really good. Really good.
Yeah. All 3 of you have been to my house before, so you know what I'm talking about. And like,
yep.
I got that poster from Target, by the way. If you guys want to get it, they got plenty of other cool ones, but
dude, you know what I just remembered?
What?
On the 10th, Target will exclusively sell Nuka Quantum Cola.
What?
Yes!
Only Target.
Hey, let's go to Target, guys. Let's go to Target, guys.
When is it again?
November 10th.
I gotta go there November 10th.
Oh, no!
Is it only on that day?
No.
So it's an actual product that they'll be selling from now on.
I don't know how long they're selling it, but all I know is that they're selling it on the 10th.
We need to go as early as possible because Target is going to be run down for that Nuka Cola. I'm telling you.
That's gonna be like the Amiibo craze. Oh my god.
Nuka Cola Amiibo?
Oh, it's just a Coke bottle on an Amiibo stand.
Someone's probably going to shake someone for that thing. I don't even know.
I would take it.
You wanna know what would be awesome about the Nuka Cola? If it actually did make your pee glow after drinking it.
Dude,
that would be amazing.
What if it did?
Because they actually did that in Fallout 3. There's one quest where you can go around that's assigned by this one chick who's like a big Nuka Cola crazed person, you know, and like she wants to study about Nuka Cola, and she's talking about like quantum Nuka Cola or something. I can't remember. I haven't played the game for a long time, but she was talking about how like quantum Nuka Cola makes your pee glow, and like what if the quantum Nuka Cola that they'll be selling at Target actually does do that?
Could you imagine what that would look like? Like if you were like in a pitch black bathroom and you just started to whiz, like the toilet, like inside the toilet bowl would glow, the stream would glow. It would be amazing.
I'm like, you're like, hey, I don't have it's dark in here. I don't have a flashlight or a glow stick. I have an idea. I drank some Nuka Cola earlier. There, I can see better now.
Oh god.
It smells horrible.
It's everywhere.
Just imagine pissing in the woods and like it's glowing and people think it's like aliens.
That would be the best prank. That'll be the best prank.
I feel like I'll be the one to do it.
And the animals will be like, wow, somebody must have marked their territory big time over there.
Then again, it might suck because like imagine you pissing in the woods and it's like glowing, and then all of a sudden a bunch of bugs start coming towards your penis.
Oh god.
No,
what about the sugar ants? You know, like what if they actually smell that and have a taste of Nuka Cola? They'd be glowing in the dark.
Oh.
Well, anyway, let's deviate a bit here. So, you know, obviously, like I mentioned before, they're big. You know, some pretty big titles coming out this holiday season. I'm sad to say that 2 other seriously huge big titles that were supposed to be released for the holidays got pushed back, and I'm very upset. And that, you know, Star Fox Zero and Legend of Zelda for Wii U. Why? I'm so sad.
That sucks for you.
Zelda is gonna get the Kingdom Hearts 3 treatment.
God, I swear.
Oh, speaking of games that are coming out in 2016, the last of the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Let me rephrase that. The last of the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, the fourth one, that's exclusive for PC, Xbox One, and PS4, will be released in February of 2016.
I still want the collector's edition.
You should really just take a collector's edition of anything, really.
Storm 4 will probably be... Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh, no, you first. I interrupted you, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, Storm 4 will probably be... It'll probably be that last Naruto game I will get in a while, because I really do not like the Storm series whatsoever. Ramen King knows what I'm talking about. But I haven't really bought a Storm game since the third one. And almost every single Storm game I get, it somehow disappears out of my house. I don't know how. But it's... I really don't know how that happens. But Storm 4 looks pretty good this time. But I'll probably get it as... I mean, I'd probably get it as a pre-owned copy, but I really want that pre-order bonus. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the pre-order bonus?
You get,
or you get the last...
Naruto Sasuke from the last. Their actual characters, then you got Sakura and Hinata's costumes from the last. You also got Boruto and Sarada. And then you got a freaking Naruto figurine from the last.
Oh, that's cool. You know, actually, something funny about Naruto, like, I was watching Lab Rats yesterday, because there was nothing really good on.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
And you know the... I can't remember her name, but you know the curly-haired woman who's like the assistant? I just realized that she was the voice actress for Naruto in the dub. I'm like, why does she sound so familiar? And then her voice pitched to a certain moment where it sounded exactly like Naruto. I'm like, oh my god, it's not.
When I first saw that show, I was like, hey, it's the chick from Naruto.
Yeah, I know that voice anywhere.
Oh yes,
it's the voice of annoyance.
It's the kind of thing you get when you just like listen to a certain voice for a long time, i.e. Nolan North.
Yes.
Mark Hamill's Joker voice. Oh, what about
that's just distinctive. That's not like something you hear everywhere. Like Nolan North is like in every single freaking video game. Oh my god.
Oh no, I got a good one. Another good one actually. Three good ones actually. Vic Mignogna, Christopher Sabat, and Stephen Blum.
Christopher Sabat is like almost everywhere. Both Christopher Sabat and Stephen Blum, like they voice act almost every single character. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, and what's his name? Troy Baker as well.
Yeah, Troy Baker. I was trying to think of his name. I was like, what is his freaking name?
He voiced three characters in Mortal Kombat X. He voiced Shinnok, he voiced Fujin, and he voiced what was the other guy he voiced? I can't remember.
Didn't Troy Baker voice Snow in Final Fantasy 13?
I think so. He also voiced the Joker in Arkham Origins. And he was also I shouldn't tell this to my shun because it's a huge spoiler. I don't know.
Is this Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say
it. Don't say anything.
I was just about
Alright, just Shade, stop.
No, wait. Let me explain.
Podcast right now.
Wait. Let me explain. I was just about to say it, but then my brain stopped and realized, oh wait, they probably didn't play the game yet. I shouldn't say it.
Najamel was like about to ban you to the 5th dimension for that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I swear. I swear. I'll stop. I'll stop with the Arkham Knight. But Troy Baker, he appears. He voices for somebody in Arkham. I'm not gonna say who. But yeah,
he the Arkham Knight. He voices the Arkham Knight, doesn't he?
So, you guys.
Anyway,
that's something else.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
I'm sorry.
just right,
But,
that's what we talk out of here.
Dude, okay. You know this other game's coming out. It's coming out, I think, December 1st. And this name of this game is Just Cause 3.
Yes.
And I really want it. That game is so destructive. But
Oh my goodness.
although, despite it being really destructive, I think one game that beats it in destructivity, if that's a word, is Crackdown 3. Because you can level an entire city in Crackdown 3.
Was there any gameplay of that?
What?
Crackdown 3.
Yes. Like,
I love blowing stuff.
okay, so in games, like, you got this physics budget. Yeah, you have budget for everything when you're making a game, especially those big games. And, like, you have a set physics budget for Crackdown 3. So, their plans was what they were going to do. It went beyond their budget. So, they kind of found a loophole in it and used the cloud to expand their physics budget. I don't know how. Developer. But they did it.
But it worked.
You can destroy an entire city.
What if they get in trouble for that? I think they would.
Hey.
Probably. I mean, you get in trouble for about anything when it comes to video games these days.
Oh, yeah.
Because
They
video
still
games is what causes violence in the hearts of young people.
Hatred.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I stabbed a person yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
That's just your inner Vegeta.
Nice.
I have a question about something.
What's up?
Final Fantasy VII, the remake. How excited are you guys about?
Well, I'll go ahead and say this right now. I've been trying to dip into the Final Fantasy series. I got most of the way through 13, and I stopped playing it at some point. I got 7 on Steam, and I literally got 7 on Steam like 2 or 3 years ago, and I haven't touched it yet. So,
Is it recording,
I
Najma?
want 15. Like, that's the game I want. I'm getting 15.
So I think the Final Fantasy VII remake is a perfect opportunity for people like myself or people who have like heard a lot about the game to go back and play it. Because I mean, let's be real, like that's one of those games that defined not only a generation but a genre. Which that's an incredible feat. That's like Super Mario Bros. Level incredible. So this is a game that gamers throughout the world, despite their preferences, they know about this game because it did good stuff. So for those who didn't get the chance to experience it, I think this is a great way for newcomers, I suppose you could say, to experience the game and to get people into Final Fantasy.
Oh, by the way,
it's kind of what I'm banking on.
By the way, a couple things that I wanted to say before was, first of all, your question about Najma. Back to your question about being it on the PS4. From what I dipped into some research. From what I heard about it, it's going to be a timed exclusive. Like, the remake is going to come to the PlayStation 4 first, and it will be released later on Xbox One at a later time.
I'm going to be honest, I think that's kind of stupid, doing timed releases like that. It's like, either just make it an exclusive or release the game at once. Like, because, I mean, by the time it comes out for Xbox, ain't no one going to care. Like, really, let's be real here.
You wanna know what was the interesting thing about Final Fantasy VII, like the original one? originally it was meant to be on the Nintendo 64, but because of, all the hardware functions and all that, and the fact that Nintendo was still using cartridges at that time, the big hardware stuff that the game supported could not handle it, so they canceled the Nintendo 64 release, and they sent it off to Sony. And, Sony, using a disc which took up more gigabytes of a game, true that it had to be supported on, how many discs? 2 or 3? About 2 or 3 discs the entire game had to be put on. But, it's better than having, 10 or 20 cartridges of Final Fantasy VII just for one entire game.
Hey, it'd be worth it to me.
Of course you would, Nintendo boy.
Hey, yep, that's me.
But yeah, Final Fantasy VII, for those of you out there who have never played any of the Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy VII is the best place to start. And the thing is, if you're worried about, if all the Final Fantasy games are connected in any shape or form, they're not. They're really not.
Speaking of big name RPGs like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII, I gotta say probably the game I'm most anticipating at this point for the holiday season is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Have you guys seen that game at all?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That game looks like it's going to be one of the greatest games ever.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've never played any of the Xenoblade games, simply because I don't own a 3DS, but I would like to play a game if I ever do get a 3DS.
Well, right, there, I'm really feeling it.
So, I'm not very, what were you going to say, Phelan?
I was just gonna say there really hasn't been a lot in the way of Xenoblade, and I know Shane, you don't really keep up with Nintendo, so just so you're aware, the first Xenoblade game actually came out on the Wii and was remade for 3DS. So the Wii U was actually the Wii U's game is actually the second game in the series. So I don't blame you for not being too knowledgeable. I don't even know. I never played the original on the Wii. I'm playing it on my 3DS currently. And I'm having a blast, by the way. It's really fun. And Xenoblade X for Wii U, oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
No, I haven't. Well, back on the topic of Final Fantasy, I've never really had too fond of history with Final Fantasy either. I'm not really into the turn-based stuff. I really don't like turn-based unless it's, I don't know, unless it's like Paper Mario / Chrono Trigger style. I kind of like the Final Fantasy games where it was it's like action, kind of like the Disney Adia games. I like those the most, and like Rama King. I'm excited for 15. So I don't know where the Final Fantasy VII remake is going, because they are going to do stuff to modernize the combat. I don't like if they do make the gameplay interactive, then I will be all for it. And I would like to buy the game, but if it's just like regular old turn-based style, I'm not sure if I'll be into that.
I mean, I'm sure they excuse me. I'm sure they will make it like action styled, and I know for a fact that they're probably gonna design the characters and the environment and everything, making it look like from the Final Fantasy VII movies, like Advent Children and all that. They're probably gonna do something like that.
I've never really been against turn-based combat. I mean, I'm a big fan of Pokemon, so I'm kind of used to it. And I know Final Fantasy VII's in the original, it was kind of turn-based, but at the same time, it kind of wasn't. Me personally, I think in terms of Final Fantasy, I think Final Fantasy XIII's battle style I think works really well for the Final Fantasy series. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out that battle style for the game. But if they revert back to the semi turn by turn that they did in the original Final Fantasy VII, I wouldn't complain. I'd be totally fine with it.
Okay.
Nah, he's like, nah, fam, we good.
We recording again?
We never stop.
Oh. Oops. But anyway,
This train don't stop for no one.
But anyway, you guys.
Except for technical difficulties.
You want to hear?
I apologize. Go ahead, Shane.
It's fine. Actually, something interesting that everybody should know about Final Fantasy, guys especially. So, as we all know, everybody's excited for the new Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, mostly everybody. Those who really enjoy Final Fantasy VII, like myself. But I'm pretty sure, like, most of, like, the male audiences are excited for one thing in particular.
I already know where you're going with this.
Tifa Lockhart.
Like, is Tifa... It's like, you know what that reminds me?
Oh, she's locking that heart away, alright.
You're gonna get the same reaction of,
Oh my god, fail.
I had to say it, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I feel like I'm the only person who haven't came up with the pun yet, so I feel lucky.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I just got it.
Just got it, my shun.
I just got it.
Okay.
I like seriously. I was like thinking, who is the best girl in Final Fantasy? Like I was thinking, Tifa or Yuffie. I mean, I don't know. I really dig Yuffie, but then I'm like, oh wait, the joke.
Yeah, but the thing is, I actually heard a rumor, but this, like, I know it's like you said before, Maishin, like, you shouldn't really trust rumors about, like, Square Enix or anything, but from what I heard about, Tifa's bust is gonna be smaller in comparison.
0 out of 10.
I highly doubt they're gonna make it smaller, though. You know, like, in fact,
I will not. I won't play this game anyway. Look, IGN better rate that to 0 out of 10.
Exactly. Like they're gonna be like Tifa's bust is not big enough. 0 out of 10.
First game.
Lockhart 7.6 out of 10.
But
You know,
anyway,
like, we didn't get the same reaction with Tifa with Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5.
oh my god.
Let me throw out a disclaimer here. I'm not big tits. Woo. I just want to play the game.
Yeah. Neither.
Let me just get that out. Let me just get that out.
I'm just
Okay.
speaking out for those who are.
2 big reasons. Yes.
2 big reasons to play,
Yeah,
Final
2 big
Fantasy.
reasons. 2 big reasons.
2 big reasons to play Metal Gear Solid 5.
But like, actually,
Several good reasons to play Street Fighter.
actually, about like Tifa Lockhart, you know, the fact that, you know, in almost every Final Fantasy game that's released with Tifa in it, the fact that her bust size, you know, gets a little bit bigger in every game, they actually, the Super Gaming Brothers on YouTube actually made a joke about this in their Mortal Kombat 9 Let's Play, where Matt, one of the guys on there, actually said that Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat 9 is suffering from, or Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat altogether, is suffering from something called Lockhart Syndrome, where every new game that's released with her in it, her breast gets, like, bigger every time.
Until you get to Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, that's right, I forgot, they toned down the fan service in that.
Which I'm okay with. You know, it's a nice
consider
change.
Mortal Kombat fan service to be a lot of blood, so I think they went over the top.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's the bloody, gory fan service and the not so bloody show me everything fan service.
Basically, like a fan service.
Senran Kagura. Have you guys heard of that game?
What?
Oh
Wait,
yeah. I know
Wait,
what you're talking about.
Heard of what?
Senran Kagura. You ever heard of that game, Shane?
Senran Cog?
Senran Kagura. It's a hack and slash.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that.
There are a lot of big reasons to play that game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It has a lot of plot in it.
Can you send me a link to it of YouTube on Facebook?
No problem.
No, don't do it over Facebook. Don't do it where people can see that.
He's gonna message the inbox.
Yeah,
okay.
a messenger is what I'm talking. Yeah, but no problem, Shen. I got you.
Okay, cool.
I got you, fam.
Dude, I'll send you the best battle damage montages. I'll send you all the battle damage parts. Yes.
I'm already looking at it.
Did somebody say bazongas?
Did someone say fan service?
Oh jeez.
Did somebody say Pillow Kill?
Did somebody say yoga?
Don't you dare say yoga. Don't you dare say yoga.
Listen closely. If you listen closely to somebody, hey guys, if you listen closely, you can hear somebody whispering hentai.
Hey, wait. Did somebody say want to be the strongest in the world?
Fuck that.
Dojit, no. I'm shouting Dojinshi right now.
Okay.
This is One Punch Man, okay, dude.
Oh God. Remember when he was fighting against Sonic and he punched him in the you know what by accident? He's like, "Oh, sorry, I stopped my fist at that moment, but your momentum carried my fist right into your. Oh, that hurts."
One Punch Man was obviously holding back. And we don't know how capable he is.
Let's see. Actually,
you should check it out sometime.
So
You really should.
that's like a new anime or something, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've seen
Basically,
I've seen the main character floating around on social media. I just want to say that the main character looks. He's the bald guy, right? The main character.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say he looks a lot like professional Super Smash Brothers player Esam. Just gonna throw that out there.
Actually,
Oh yeah,
you wanna
the guy that made. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
You wanna know who he looks like? Actually, he looks.
Caillou.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He looks like a grown-up Caillou.
Fraley, you're gonna love episode
Caillou.
1.
Caillou grew up to be a super ultimate martial arts master.
Oh goodness gracious.
Phelan, I'm already sending you the link to the episode.
Oh, you're gonna love it, Phelan. It's really good. It's like Dragon Ball Z mixed with Toriko. It's really funny.
It makes fun of every shonen, every superpowered anime character ever in existence.
That's awesome.
You're gonna laugh at this guy even when he's doing nothing. There's almost nothing in it.
He's like fighting somebody and he's like, "This is so boring, I wanna go home."
He's like a superhero for fun.
He's just too strong. We don't know how capable he is.
And
Speaking of anime, has anybody been watching anime lately? Any thoughts? Anything they want to say?
I've been seeing Parasite the Maxim, and I like it. I think it's pretty good.
I watched Berserk for the first time.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this dub. Just saying.
I've watched all 5 episodes of Berserk.
What do you?
It's
good, isn't it?
One of the most fucked up animes I've ever seen. The ending is almost comparable to the end of Evangelion. Almost comparable.
Oh God! Don't even get me started on Evangelion's ending.
I haven't finished it yet.
You should just watch the series and then watch the movies.
Evangelion 1.11. You are not alone.
You know what I want to talk about right now?
What?
Star Wars trailer.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I wanted to talk about that. Oh, we got characters now.
Character names.
I will. Kylo Ren. I hope they don't kill him off in the movie.
There's a lot of suspicions saying that he is Luke Skywalker because Luke has yet to be in the trailers, and it would make sense that he is because he was like, "I will finish what you started." He was talking to a messed up
Darth Vader helmet.
Yeah, it was like, I will finish what you start with.
Have you guys seen the Japanese trailer for it? It introduces more clips. It's really cool.
What? I was not informed.
I'm going to see it opening night.
I don't think I'll be able to see it opening night because by that time, I think I'm too late to get my IMAX ticket now for opening night.
I'm gonna have to fight for my ticket.
Wait, what about IMAX?
Yeah, it's gonna be out on IMAX.
Yeah, I know that. You're gonna go see it in IMAX?
I might.
Which of these is a Sunday?
Dude, if you decide to go see it in IMAX, let me know. I'll worry with you. I can get my ticket. I'll wait.
We should all go see it in IMAX.
Yeah, I think this will be one.
The closest IMAX theater is in Nashville, and that's in the mall.
That's not too far.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean our mall?
No.
One in Governor's.
No, in Opryland.
Oh, okay.
Opry Mills.
I thought it was one at Governor's Square. I'm like, wait, hold up, what?
No. No.
That would have been surprising.
The closest thing we have to IMAX here in Clarksville is RPX, and that's just, it sucks. They have leather seats, bigger screen, and better sound. That's it.
We should go see it in IMAX, and if not, we should still go see it at the original theater we normally go to.
Yeah. Nothing will stop me.
Kind of still have to see the other movies first.
Yes.
oh, yes.
I mean, if you still want to come see it with us, then that's fine, even if you haven't seen the Star Wars movie. I mean, I know lots of Star Wars fans out there are saying, like, what are you saying? Are you stupid? Are you telling him to, watch it before watching the other ones? I mean, yes, it's necessary, but if he really does want to come see it with us, then, I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Everybody...
I've got to get into the series somehow.
Everybody and their mother is going to see it whether they watch the series or not.
Just like with
Star Wars Episode 7 is as big, or it's going to be as big as Fallout 4.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger. Like right now, between Battlefront and the new movie, it's a good time to be a Star Wars fan.
Dude, 2015 is one of the biggest times in out of all the years of media stuff like video games and movies. This year has been the biggest one. Mainly
that's one at
Future.
Yeah, mainly stuff like Back to the Future, Fallout 4, and Star Wars.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid as well. So much hype for media stuff.
But no Star Fox or Zelda. Wah, 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 wah.
Hey, at least we got Kingdom Hearts 3 information, right? Right!
Yeah, right.
Oh. Right. Okay. Yo, I'm gonna just say Suicide Squad though.
Oh yeah, Suicide Squad. Can't wait to go see that.
I know I bring that up every time we talk on a podcast, but oh my god, I want to see that movie so bad.
You practically bring up Batman almost every time on the podcast. I mean, hey, it's like
well, I do have a life-size Batman cardboard standee in my room.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
You nerd.
I want that.
You can't have it.
Hey,
I'll take a picture and put it on Facebook.
Najima's gonna come to your house one day and then just, take it while you're not looking and hide it in his car.
He's on his way over right now. I can feel it.
He's going to touch. He's going to touch it for. Watch. He's going.
It's unlocked. You can come in.
by the way, guys, Darth Vader, he found love in Alderaan places.
Hey, I feel like that's a joke that I would get if I actually watched the movies. Hey.
Yeah, you would. If you actually did see the movies, then you would know. Then you would get it.
Damn it, Shane.
That's a pun from my Sean, a pun from Shane, and a pun from myself. Najima, you slacking here.
I know.
Actually, something interesting about Suicide Squad is from what I heard about it, like, because of how, like, the background of the movie and, like, the setting and the environment and all that is so dark and creepy and a little bit graphic, the director actually had to, like, hire a bunch of psychiatrists and therapists for the actors, so that way they don't lose their grip on reality.
That's how you can tell it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't want another suicide like Heath Ledger. Like, that would suck big time. But that's how you know this is going to be good.
They learned their lesson from Heath Ledger. I mean, I wish they would have realized that before, you know, they casted Heath Ledger. I wish they could have, like, hired a few psychiatrists for him. And if he did, he probably would have still been alive to this day. But sadly, no. Because there will never... Hopefully Jared Leto won't disappoint, but in my opinion, the Joker, for live-action purposes, Heath Ledger will always be the best.
I think Jared Leto will be fine, honestly. Like, there are people who are iffy about it. I think it'd be fine.
He's like...
Thing is, though,
on Mac.
The fact that they have to hire psychiatrists and stuff like that, that tells you the amount of deepness in the mental state of mind in these characters. That's why I love the DC universe so much. It's that mental aspect. It just makes things extra juicy for me.
Yeah. It's like that cherry on top of that DC awesomeness ice cream sundae.
And on a completely unrelated note, the mental psychiatric aspect of Until Dawn is the only reason I'm interested in the game. So, you know, there's that.
I'm really interested in that game. The game looks pretty good.
It looks like Heavy Rain, but if it was a horror movie.
Wait, what game?
It's
Until Dawn.
Like,
Oh yeah, Until Dawn is awesome. I played.
Like Heavy Rain on steroids.
Like, I've been watching a Let's Play of it. Like, I'm on the last part of it, but you know, going through, like, because I was looking at the game, and at first, like, my first impressions were like, oh my god, this is a stupid slasher flick movie where all the characters make stupid decisions formatted into a video game. Who asked for this? But as it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, you're like, oh my god, this is actually kind of good.
Speaking
so,
of,
I kind of want to play it.
I made all the right decisions.
I gotta get that game eventually. I heard it was. I really do want to get it though, and
And
I
that's
heard
DLC for
like,
it at Paris Game Week.
Actually, speaking of horror slasher games, have any of you guys heard of the new Friday the 13th game that's on like Kickstarter right now?
I've been following it since where it got leaked out during the summer. I'm like, when I saw that trailer, I pissed my pants.
The funny thing is,
I'm sorry. That is. Could you imagine being there in person when someone has that kind of reaction? Their just jaw is just wide open, and then their pants just slowly become soiled.
You guys think I'm lying here. I'm not lying.
Their pants begin to glow from the nuka.
Oh god!
oh my! You just had to pick that back up, didn't you?
Yes.
This is the inside joke of the day.
Oh my. Okay.
All right.
But the funny thing is about that game is that at first it wasn't really meant to be called Friday the 13th, the video game. At first it was going to be called a game called Summer Camp, and it was supposed to work the same way, except it wasn't going to be Jason. It was going to be their own custom slasher character with some camp counselors. But from what I heard, the guy who created Friday the 13th, and this is from what I heard, I don't know if this is actually the real deal, but from what I heard, the creator of the guy who owns the license for the Friday the 13th series, saw the idea and thought, you know what? I like this idea. Why don't I give you guys the right to take like the character Jason Voorhees and turn this game into a Friday the 13th game? And they thought, yeah, that's a good idea, And the thing is, the way how this game is gonna work, it's gonna work just like Evolve, where like one person plays as Jason Voorhees and the other people play as the camp counselors, and they have to like survive Jason's onslaught.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I know one thing. Phelan, if you ever get a PS4, or if I ever get an Xbox One, and we get the same copy of that game, depending on what console we have, I am going to stalk the crap out of you as Jason. Like, I'm just gonna torture you psychologically.
Look, I'm telling you, they better not put that on like Oculus or PlayStation VR because
Oh god.
look,
Yes,
let me say something.
do
Let me say
it.
something. Stuff like that, it goes in my head. I will be so into character. Like, you put me as Jason, I will haunt you guys in your nightmares. 'Cause shit like that gets
I'm just not.
seriously.
You go too overboard.
I go too overboard.
I feel like we should keep that away from you.
Like, you should see me. I was working at a haunted house last week during Halloween, and I took it too overboard. Like, kids was crying, they were screaming, they were tripping because I wouldn't let them go in
Well,
because I was scared.
Well, no, that's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to make them do.
I know, but I did it too far. I went too far. Like, they couldn't get past me.
That's great.
Yeah, that would be cool if they would put that on the Oculus, like, like, just imagine, like, or you know what would be scary? If you're, like, wearing the Oculus and, like, the person playing as Jason is behind you, and you, like, turn your head left for 1 second, you know something at the corner, you're like, what the heck? And then you see that's, like, Jason. That would be perfect.
Yeah, like, I know they put Alien on Alien Isolation on Oculus.
Outlast on Oculus.
Oh yeah, they need that.
That's
Probably
right.
Outlast too.
What if they put the Silent Hill PT demo on Oculus though?
That'd be great, except that sadly they took off PT from the PlayStation Store like long time ago. In fact, they removed PT from PlayStation Store so much to the point where if you already owned the demo but you deleted it, you can't re-download it anymore.
I actually heard that's canceled for real now.
Like, I hope the rumor is true and that Microsoft will pick it up. Because you remember they said it was going to pay for it? It was going to pick it up themselves.
I think there was an article not too long ago where they did say that it would, like, there really is no hope, I think.
I mean, there is a petition for it to bring it back, and, like, it's got over, like, I don't know, 100 or 200,000 signatures already, but they're probably going to need more than that for it to come back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I hope it becomes a thing.
Me too.
I really love the graphics. Like,
who doesn't want Norman Reedus in a Silent Hill game?
The fact that it was Norman Reedus automatically sold it.
Yeah, Maishan, I'm sorry, I interrupted you again. What did you want to say?
Oh, I didn't really have much to say at all, really. But I just said like it really looked realistic. Like it truly felt like a next gen game to me. And just thinking on how a lot of games really take advantage of that, but like have good gameplay at the same time.
Yeah, and it's a shame that Silent Hills has reached a I don't know, gaming purgatory at the moment,
Pretty much.
or whatever you call it. But hopefully one day they do bring it back. I hope they bring it back. I hope that there's still hope, a little tiny bit of hope left in there.
You know what game I hope they bring back?
What?
Prey 2. Bethesda dropped it. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What to?
Prey 2.
Prey 2.
Oh.
The game looks so amazing. The graphics look, oh my gosh, it's just like, why did they drop it?
You know, there was actually there's another game that I hope that they bring back, Star Wars 1313.
Oh yeah. Oh, I heard they bring it back.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have I think did you say the Rama King? Did you say EA is supposed to be developing it?
I can't remember, but they're bringing it back though.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
they do. And another thing that they should bring back, I think LucasArts was working on this before they went bankrupt and stopped working altogether, I think. I heard that they're back now, but working with a different... I don't know much. I haven't looked into it yet, but LucasArts before, they were actually working on a Darth Maul video game.
Yes, they need to make that Please, somebody release that prototype. That looked good. That looked really cool.
Of the Darth Maul video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I actually saw some stuff about when they were interviewing the creators of it. Like, the thing is, they didn't have a specific title for it. It was just called Untitled Darth Maul game. And the thing is, it's kind of... It was supposed to be a Star Wars game that's a little more graphic and grittier than the other ones. Like, kind of the stuff that you would see in an M rating game, simply because of the fact that, from what I've seen of the gameplay footage, it had, like, parts where Darth Maul actually used his lightsaber to cut off limbs, like, cutting off clone troopers' heads and stuff like that.
Wrote the
I mean, they could have added it into the Force Unleashed series. That would have been cool.
It looks a little bit like it takes a page from the Force.
Yeah, it would have been. And
one of the things
Star Wars 1313 was supposed to work the same way. Like, basically, this is like the game. 1313 is basically like the video game Star Wars Bounty Hunter, but on steroids. And I say that simply because the graphics are better. And instead of playing as Jango Fett, you play as Boba Fett in his younger years. And the game was supposed to have a more darker, graphic, grittier tone, and I heard that it was meant to be the first Star Wars game to have an M rating next to the Darth Maul game.
Remember
Yeah,
when
that was a lot of things that I had no idea. That's you learn something new every day. There was a lot of things that I didn't know about there.
I could tell that I can't. I know I can't see you right now, but the fact that I'm talking about Star Wars stuff, I could tell that your mind probably went blank for a second from what I was talking about. Like, what?
Well, okay, let's be fair. My mind is blank most of the time. I'm just kind of like...
Episode 3 was the best game.
Like going, But, yeah, like you said, I don't know much about Star Wars, but hey, that still sounds kind of cool. Like a game based on Darth Maul. Yes, please. That sounds awesome.
Who doesn't want to cut clone troopers down with a double-bladed lightsaber?
Yeah, like in the trailer, he was fighting. I like how he was fighting Mandalorians.
I like how we did those finisher attacks.
Yeah, those were awesome. And Maishin, I overheard you say something about like Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith, the video game.
Yes, it's the best Star Wars game in my opinion.
I heard that game didn't really do so good. Like, it's one of the worst Star Wars games ever made, but I'd have to
Why?
I like it. I liked
it, but my favorite, the one I enjoyed the most Star Wars-wise, is Force Unleashed.
It will be that, or Episode 3 or Force Unleashed 1. First, Force Unleashed 2 was not a very good game.
It was good, but it was short, so short.
But it did not... I don't know. It did not really deliver that. Yeah, it did. It didn't really deliver that much as the first one did. I don't know. It didn't feel like it had a lot of RPG elements. Like the first one had some pretty nice stuff to it.
I liked the DLCs for Force Unleashed 1. I thought they were really awesome.
Yeah, like when you go on Hoth and fight Luke.
Yeah, and the fact that they have all those skins that you can have, like, you can play as Darth Sion from the Sith Lord from Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Like, they had so many skins and costumes to play as, to use.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And pretty much like every single Star Wars character.
And, like, you could play as Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, where he's wearing nothing but that black shirt, black pants outfits with his green lightsaber and everything.
I remember when you could play Darth Vader at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, that was the best.
That was the best feeling.
That whole sequence was awesome. I played and beat them both on... First I had it for PlayStation 2. Then I bought it for 360. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360, well, I should say sixth generation... No, the PlayStation 2 and 7th generation versions of Force Unleashed are very different.
Oh yeah, they are. They're very different.
I mean, both are unique in their own way. In fact, one day I really want to pick up a PlayStation 2 and play the PlayStation 2 version of the game, simply because of the fact that you can see Starkiller's costume in the game, in the cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
And
that's true.
And yeah, but Force Unleashed, really fun game. Wish they would have made a third one. From what I heard about Force Unleashed 2, it works a lot like God of War.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they were going for, though, wasn't it?
I think so.
So,
Yeah, also
alright.
it's too short.
And also, back to one thing I wanted to say about Darth Vader, where you could play as Darth Vader in the beginning of Force Unleashed 1. I don't know if this happens the same way in the PlayStation 2 and Wii versions of the game, but I know for a fact that in the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 versions of the game, if you want to play as Darth Vader again, he's not on the mission replay or mission select menu. If you want to play as him again, you have to start a brand new game in order to play as him again, which
I
sucks.
remember that.
Hashtag worth.
Yeah, which sucks, but it's worth it. It's worth doing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because I don't remember. It's been years since I played on PlayStation 2.
I just remember back when PS3, 360, we were like the current gen consoles. But I remember, like, back when the previous gen, like when there were games released multiple gen consoles, the previous gen had like they had the worst treatment out of all of them, because they had the worst ports out of all. Like, they just had the worst ports ever. Sometimes almost a completely different game.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I remember that. It was
Because like I know on the Force Unleashed PS2 version, 360, it was like it's like a completely different run through. Like on 360 version of Force Unleashed, it was like there's certain enemies that are on Force Unleashed on the 360 version, and then like also on the PS2 there's certain enemies that you fight.
the graphics are very different.
Yeah, of course the graphics are different. Like the way you go through levels are different. Like the whole map of the level, where you go to, what you do is different too.
I mean, the one advantage I'd have to say is the fact that you can see your character's alternate costumes and stuff. Like, basically you can see like Starkiller in his Sith Lord outfits that you see in like the evil ending of the game. Like, you can see it in the cutscenes throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it.
Hey, did anyone check out the Warcraft trailer?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's awesome.
Warcraft.
Sure.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because World of Warcraft movie coming out, and then
Wait, what?
Yeah,
There's a World of Warcraft movie?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out next month, but then Star Wars got their movie delayed to next month, so it was like they don't want to compete with Star Wars, so they just...
because they know they're gonna lose.
Oh my god, I want to go see that.
I gotta look that up and get the chance.
Me, I'm not really like too into World of Warcraft, so I mean,
Me neither.
it might be cool.
I got a subscription for like 3 months, and literally that was the only game I play. Like, I could not put it down. It is a lot of fun.
I played the trial. I played the trial version. It's pretty cool.
Like World of Warcraft, like you know how like the they in the game they over exaggerate the humans' armor and stuff and shit. And,
Right.
Like, the armor looks just like how it does in like the game. It's like completely over exaggerated. It just looks awesome. Like, check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that.
I remember in my sophomore year of high school, in computer apps, we had to do like this Microsoft PowerPoint slideshow project thing about something that we liked and what we want to explain, and it could be anything we want. One kid in my class actually did like a whole slideshow talking about stuff in World of Warcraft.
I remember 7th
Nice.
grade. I did we had to do a project, and I did a project on Assassin's Creed 2.
You know what I remember from 7th grade?
What?
Japanese chili dogs.
Woo!
Chili dogs. Wait, what?
We had this international food day in class, and what was it, geography?
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
I brought chicken, and then
I bought a cake.
yeah, you brought a German chocolate, a Black Forest cake,
Yeah,
and then finally you brought the Japanese chicken.
that stuff was awesome.
Hey, you know what we should talk about?
What?
No, Pokemon Go.
Oh my god.
Talk about that.
Pokemon Go.
Hype this. Yeah.
I
Hype
can't
this
wait for
stuff.
that. That's so awesome.
Has anyone been practicing their battle slide?
No.
Yeah, look, I already got my theme song planned out. All right, we got it. All right, I already have my theme song. I have my battle stance. Me and Rama King have already talked about the scenarios. We are
Like-
so ready.
I got my
I
John
bought-
Cena. Imagine all the John Cenas that are gonna come out in the game.
Some-
Da, 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 da.
If I see a Team Rocket, I'll find somebody.
somebody is gonna cosplay as Red.
There's gonna be so many Team Rocket people.
My theme song is gonna be my theme song is gonna be "Rules of Nature" from Metal Gear Rising.
Dude,
Okay, we just-
Buddy,
imagine
We just have to make a video like when this comes out, we have to turn all these into a video, like theme songs, dressing up, catching Pokemon and stuff. We need to make videos for this,
Look, imagine all the 10-year-olds who are gonna leave home.
right? Like they're just gonna walk out, Mom, I'm going on a Pokemon adventure. Get your ass back in this house, boy.
Yeah. No.
that's not the cartoon. Childhood ruined forever. In the video game, his mom could let him go out whenever he wanted to.
Like my Pokemon, my go-to. I'm so excited to get my hands on a Psyduck, because Psyduck is the best Pokemon.
I'm getting Kroguk. Alright, I already called dibs on the name.
I needs my Ampharos.
I need my Charizard.
Who is willing to go to other continents just to get the other Pokemon? Because I bet they'll do that.
I will.
Me.
Yeah, totally. Me. You know how they had like freaking Charizard on top of a mountain, a volcano, like Mount
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro somewhere. I'm like, dude.
Like in Total Drama, like in the last episode of Total Drama World Tour, where like you want the $1 million, just run up top to the volcano and grab it.
Oh yes.
Actually, Maishun, you said something about like going to other continents. It's something actually interesting that you say that, because the Falco amiibo is actually exclusive to Blockbuster Video in Mexico.
Yeah, I heard that. I was-
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, there's still one Blockbuster in Mexico.
What the? They made
They never
that
did.
exclusive to the one Blockbuster in the world in Mexico.
Dream never dies. The dream goes. The dream lives on.
That's okay. That doesn't apply to America, so I'm okay with that.
There's probably that one store clerk that's still running everything.
It's just like on South Park.
It's just he's gonna get stormed so hard, and he's gonna. Ah! Oh jeez.
No, he probably gets no customers anyways.
Like, I forgot what I wanted to say.
Well, I think this might be a good place to end it, unless someone's got something they want to bring up.
Well, we're at an hour and 35. We're at the usual ending time.
Yeah. Wow, it's like I swear it's like every time we end, it's like, we should probably end. Oh well, it's the usual ending time anyway. So, psychic man.
Yeah.
So
It's electric. Boogie, 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 boogie.
So yeah, glad to have you guys back for some more Fantasm. Be sure to do this more. Like, again, I was so busy and like my computer was all messed up, so I had to get that all fixed. So we can do more Fantasm.
Yeah, glad we're back on the map.
And the next time we start this, hopefully we can get a. I've been trying to get a friend of mine into this. Well, a friend of ours that I should say, his Pyro3547, who just recently finished his Wolf Among Us Let's Play a while back. But hopefully the next time we do this, I can bring him into this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
new commentator approaching hype.
Here comes a new challenger.
So now closing up. I'm the Ramen King.
I'm Anime Gamer.
Emerald Element.
Wonder Subset.
This has been Fantasm.
Yeah.